Raven-Symoné thinks we're all looking at her big knockers when we were kids, and I think I know why, but I'm gonna play the clip first.
I feel like when I was on TSR, That's So Raven, I felt like boys watched the show because I had big boobs. Like,
really?
I feel, yeah, I do. I feel like
Not
that
'cause
was
you
the
were
case.
so funny?
No, I feel like they came for the boobs, they stayed for the comedy, but like...
Look, I'm not gonna go in too much, but no, it's like, you're tripping. Like, nobody was looking at your boobs. Well, I'm not gonna say no one, and I'm gonna get back to that later, but your fans were, like, we thought you were funny, like, you know? And honestly, like, I watched That's So Raven because I always wished that I could have some psychic powers. Like, my favorite episode of That's So Raven is the one where Eddie gets psychic powers because he can use his psychic powers whenever he wants, and I wish that I could use my psychic powers whenever I want. But I don't have psychic powers. I just used to watch your show and wish that I had psychic powers. I honestly, I don't even like that. Just didn't even come to mind even a little bit. Like, that you got big boobs. Like, I mean, I'm sure, like, maybe, like, as a kid, maybe, like, a 1-2 times, maybe I noticed. I don't know. But, like, not a time that I can remember. I cannot remember doing something like that. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, nah, I just thought it was cool that you was a psychic.
Why did Raven-Symoné undergo 2 breast reduction surgeries when she was a minor? The heartbreaking reason behind it. When Raven was just 7 years old, the people around her began controlling her diet. Raven protested, saying, "I'm only 7 years old, I'm hungry." But they told her that if she kept eating like that, she would lose her job. Raven tried to ignore it, but after she became a lead star on Disney, the criticism about her body continued. People mocked her for having a big chest, saying it made it hard for her to dance, and that she wouldn't be able to perform a 90-minute concert on tour. When she cried to her father about it, she was shocked to find that he shared the same opinion. He encouraged her to undergo breast reduction surgery, telling her that if she did, she wouldn't have to deal with such insulting comments. This was the turning point for Raven, and she decided to go through with the surgery. She felt ashamed and disgusted with her body, and ultimately chose to get the cosmetic procedure. Additionally, as an actress, she knew she had to maintain a certain body image to secure more job opportunities, so she felt compelled to alter and maintain her body to meet those expectations.
Remember when I said, like, well, not everyone wasn't looking at your boobs? Like, I just meant, like, your fans. Like I said, it was these, like, dirty-ass producers and these, like, fucked-up parents. Like, your daughter's, like, you're not out here protecting your daughter from getting sexualized. She's crying to you about it. You're telling her, yo, keep going. Which is really fucked up, too. Like, when you really think about it, like, Raven-Symoné is, like, how old right now and she still believes this? Like how would you feel if you're, like, 7 years old and you feel like everybody looking at your boobs, like, thousands of people every single day, and you hold that, like, you really think that up until you're, like 30-something? Like, that's crazy. Who's in your corner? Who's in your corner at the end of the day to, like, let you know that you were famous because you were funny, not because of your 7-year-old? Like, what? Like, ew. Like, what the fuck? Like, people are fucked up. And I really got, like, Raven sound a little fucked up when she says stuff like that, but it's not her fault. It's, like, all these other people's fault. And, like, that shit kind of just, like, pissed me off, and that's why I just had to, you know, make a little YouTube video about it. But what you guys think? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.